Hi, Angel. You are becoming unstoppable. I feel like every time you feel any kind of doubt or any doubtful thoughts come up, you kind of acknowledge them. You might, your first instinct might be to kind of like allow that energy to like pull you into shrinking yourself, right? But I'm seeing you notice the doubtful thoughts and then you just use them to fuel you reclaiming your power. There's something massive happening when it comes to you reclaiming your power from you being silenced, right? There's something to do with you might have been through an event that happened where you carried maybe a lot of shame or other people's projections, and this caused you to become smaller, become silent, become a shrinked, smaller version of you, right? And I feel like what you're going through right now is a full reclamation of your power. And I feel like we've been talking about this for a little while, but specifically, it's becoming more apparent that you are completely unstoppable. And it's like anything that tries to come in your way, you're just moving it out the way because you're becoming like a master transmuter when it comes to your emotions. You might have been very silenced in the past to a point where, do you know what the energy I'm picking up on is? You know, when you're in a conversation with somebody and then you can feel their kind of like subtle jealous energy towards you. That's what I'm kind of picking up on here. And that causing you to kind of shrink or causing you to become a smaller version of you. And what it was is because you are so damn powerful, other people picked up on your power and didn't want you to fully step into it, right? And I'm feeling like you might feel frustrated about this. You might feel, like frustrated about being silenced or frustrated with a past version of you for allowing that silencing to happen. And it's almost like now I'm picturing you feeling this frustration, allowing this frustration out. And this frustration is being transmuted, confirmation but into love. I'm seeing somebody deal with their emotions in a really specific way. And it's almost like you allow I wanted to say anger then. You allow the anger and frustration and the upset and the hurt out of you. And then you anchor back into and recenter back into the things that you are grateful for, right? That's like whole energy transmutation. And you're becoming a pro at doing this. But I'm seeing any obstacle or any energies that tried to kind of like pop up to stop you from moving forwards within building your confidence and your self-esteem. I'm seeing you using it for fuel, and it's actually just making you incredibly powerful. It's making you way more powerful than you ever have. I'm seeing somebody almost like have memories resurface and then allowing themselves to get annoyed about it, and then like using it for something, using it to fuel something. You might be working on like a project or something, or it's literally just to fuel your own energy. It's almost like your center is becoming more powerful. Do you know what I'm picking up on is you might have felt very off-centered in the past, and you might not have ever felt centered. This might be a completely new feeling for you that you're tapping into. And it's almost like your body needs to get used to that feeling. So as you are reclaiming your energy from everywhere that you've left it, I'm almost seeing, do you know what they're showing me is like the 8 of Wands, right? And it's almost like your energy is returning back to you from all of the people and the places and the experiences that have silenced you in the past. And it's all coming back quickly into your solar plexus. And it's almost like as your energy is becoming more, I want to say heightened, it's more like highlighted, it's becoming stronger, it's becoming more potent. And as you are, it's almost like I'm getting like a flash, and it's like this flash of like potency of your energy is coming back to your body. And your physical vessel, your body, is not used to you holding this much confidence or holding this much self-esteem. And so you might be feeling a bit tired and a bit exhausted right now, and a bit slightly like frustrated. And yeah, there might be a bit of like confused. I'm just picking up on like maybe a confused energy, but this is exactly what's happening in your field. Is what's happening is your body is becoming more used to you being the powerful version of you that you are as you go through this process of reclaiming your energy, your essence, and grounding and anchoring. I'm also, you might have never ever felt really grounded or never ever felt really centered. I'm just picking up upon a lot of relationships that might have made you shrink or made you feel off center, to the point where you didn't understand what your own likes and needs were. Yes, the voice. It's like you are reclaiming your voice, and you might have not even realized, your likes. So like you might have had somebody say that they like something, and then you feel like the need to also say that you like that thing, but deep down you don't. But it's all just happening so subconsciously that it's almost like you wasn't aware of it when it was happening. And this is all giving like that people pleaser energy. You might have really struggled with people pleasing and just needing, it's almost like needing external validation, but you didn't even realize this as it was happening. And this is something that you are waking up to now. And as you are waking up, you're able to reclaim your voice and your personal power from everywhere where you left it. It's almost like a shedding, like a massive shedding is happening anyway for you from this whole year. But I feel like there's something really significant that's happening right now. It's almost like the doubt or old energy or old memories, or it's almost like you might go to do something, right? And then you might hear something that an old person in your life would have said about you doing the specific thing that you're going to do. Does that make sense? And as you are becoming more conscious of those voices that are not actually your voices, and I don't mean that you're hearing voices, okay, in your head. I mean like it's the phrases of the past people and the doubt and the fear that kind of everybody else has instilled and projected upon you. You are removing this from your field now. And as you are removing this, it's almost like as the memories are coming up, or as the voice, who does she think she is coming up. Do you know what I'm hearing? I feel like you're going to laugh at this. I'm hearing, I don't know if it's Skepta or JME, but I'm hearing, I don't know what the exact lyrics are, but it's like something, 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 a piece of cake. Come try me, bruv. And that's literally the energy. It's like, try me. It's like anything that is resurfacing or anything that is coming up that is seemingly an obstacle. You're like, try me. Literally, try me. Because there's no way that you are not reclaiming your power right now. And your body, your physical vessel, is literally just preparing for you, and for you to hold the level of your power that you actually are supposed to be here to embody, right? I feel like I spoke about this on TikTok, and it's like you are touching a smidge, like literally like a millimeter of your power. And it's like as these old energies come up, I'm just picking up on, you might have felt like a little bit like you need to regulate your nervous system. And for me personally, I don't like to say anxiety. I think that you can like over identify with labels. Sometimes I'll say, yeah, I'm feeling anxious, but it just really depends. I think if you're always saying that, like, it kind of like is reaffirming it to yourself. I'm just like very careful with my words. This is just me personally. And so for me, it's kind of, sorry, I just had a sandwich. It's kind of like you are reclaiming and releasing. You're releasing the attachment to these past people, and almost like there's a part of you that is used to shrinking themselves. So it feels like when you step into your power, it could feel seriously uncomfortable, but there's something about you continuing to step into your power, continuously taking your power back. And even in day-to-day conversations I'm picking up on, it's kind of like you're noticing when somebody is I'm picking up on entitled energy. So it's like you're noticing when people are feeling a bit entitled, a bit too comfortable, you know what I mean? And you're needing to like put your boundaries in place. But this can be quite uncomfortable if you are only just starting to do this, right? And I feel like you're just picking up on the uncomfort, the discomfort that you're feeling from reclaiming your power, because you've been so used to shrinking yourself. You've been so used to keeping yourself small, right? You've been so used to agreeing with what everybody is saying. But now you're like, oh, no, actually, I don't agree with that. Or it's something about you just speaking up for yourself more. Yeah, maybe you've just never been able to speak up for yourself. You can call on Archangel Gabriel. You can literally say, Archangel Gabriel, help me with releasing the stored trauma in my throat. Help me speak up for myself, right? Because this is the thing. It's like, you know, these muscles here, this one and this one, they hold trauma from you swallowing what you want to say, right? And every time you don't stand up for yourself, this is where it's all held, right? And obviously it's like pick your battles, of course, right? But there's something about you have been silenced, or you have been carrying shame from an event that has happened. This is super specific. And from this thing that happened, that's where the silencing in the voice is being held. Or yeah, it's almost like as you can do these like neck exercises, which I think you have to be super, super careful with. So please use your discernment. But you can literally, there's a really good video on YouTube, and she is by this lady, and she does, I think she works with singers with their voices. But it's good if you just struggle with your self-expression and struggle with standing up for yourself and speaking confidently. And what it is that she shows you how to do these muscles with the face, the jaw, and the throat. And I mean, that could be for somebody. You can literally just type in throat trauma release. But obviously use your discernment, okay? Because somatic work can be very intense. Oh gosh. Burp. Confirmation burp. Yeah, and it's almost like releasing, as you're releasing this trauma and need to silence, small, shrink. Yeah, this need to shrink yourself. Do you know what I'm seeing is you going to have a conversation with somebody in your day-to-day life, right? And then you feeling their energy pushing on your solar plexus, and you'll be able to feel this. And I feel like you're very intuitive as well. Like you're learning to trust yourself and your intuition. And as you are talking to people, you'll be able to feel it when people are subconsciously pushing on your energy, right? It's such an energetic thing, but you can feel it when it's happening. And it's almost like I'm seeing you, yes, it's just an opportunity for you to kind of push out your solar plexus. And you can do this by like tapping into your core, right? And then as this person is speaking to you, and if you're feeling any kind of like they're pushing on you. That's how it will feel like they're pushing on your energy, or they're like, I just heard one-upping you, or like, yeah, it's that like entitlement, superiority energy. If you're ever feeling that from somebody, what you can do is tap into your core and just imagine that you are like tensing your core physically, and then imagine your energy field is just pushing out, and it's just you pushing your energy out, so that this person isn't pushing on your energy and then you're shrinking. Does that make sense? And it's almost like as you are pushing your energy out, it's then you are then able to exist in your energy field safely, you know, rather than walking around and everybody's like pushing their energy on you. Because there's something about you, is you have light energy, you shine, okay? You are very powerful. And sometimes you can meet people who are not comfortable with you being powerful because they don't feel powerful themselves, right? And it's like, we're all powerful, okay? It's just that you are going through a period where you are tapping into that power, reclaiming your power. And sometimes there can be, you know, especially if you have never felt this confidence before, you can have relationships in your life that aren't used to you standing in your power and aren't used to you being comfortable and confident within yourself. And so it can cause this kind of discomfort within their energy, and then that's when the like subconscious energetic shrinking happens. So that's just like something to be mindful of. I think it's like, as you're doing this as well, yeah, it's almost like it might feel hard. I'm just picking up on this like hardened energy. It might feel like that for a little while, just while you're pushing your field out. And then you'll be able to soften into your energy, soften into your field. Yeah. And as you are going through this process with your own energy, you're able to tap into, the more you tap into your personal power, the more you are going to be able to trust yourself, your own intuition, when it comes to receiving your own guidance from source, right? And it's almost like, yeah, it might just feel a bit hard first. I can feel it in the way that I'm talking, and I can feel it in the way that my body feels right now. Like my solar plexus feels quite like tense and like I'm like pushing it out. Oh, also that's what you can do as well. You could do like I'm seeing somebody just pushing their energy out, actually physically. You know how you do like aura sweeps? Like you could be somebody who does aura sweeps, and almost like you can like push your energy out as well, like this. And that could just be like a practice as you're like going through this process. And it's just like the intention is for your energy to just be out, so that you can feel safe to soften within your own body. Yeah, it's almost like as you are reclaiming your power, you're able to soften and center into your body more, and you're going to be able to feel more calm. But it feels like at first, especially if you're working with attachment, you can feel a little, yeah, like just picking up on like the Two of Pentacles in tarot, which is kind of like that hesitation, that unsure, that confused energy. But that will clear the more that, yeah, I'm seeing you just like you're practicing this on a deeper level, and you're really moving through your day to day with this level of awareness within your conversations and the places that you go. And you're really noticing how these people and these places truly make you feel. And this is all part of you learning to that it's safe to be who you are, right? And that you don't need to dim your light. You don't need to shrink yourself in order to be and receive love, because you deserve love, and you deserve to be around people who celebrate you and who celebrate your personal power, who celebrate your gifts, right? Without there being any kind of underlying, like, I'm just picking up on that, like, underlying, like, jealousy and underlying superiority, where somebody's trying to like place themselves above you. And also I'm seeing somebody getting really real with themselves as well. It's almost like you're getting really real and really honest about the way that you feel, the way that you have felt in previous situations. And it's almost like you are also becoming more accountable for the part that you played. But it's almost like you're moving with a sense of compassion when it comes to previous versions of you. You're able to look back at previous versions of you and be like, I did the best that I could with the level of consciousness that I had. And I almost want to sigh doing that too. It feels like a relief as you are moving through this compassion and finding this compassion for past versions of you that maybe, contributed in some way to this. And yeah, finding compassion for the version of you that did allow themselves to be shrinked, because that's the only way that you knew how. And now that you are teaching yourself and teaching your body a whole new way of being, it's just going to take some time to settle. It's almost like it's normal to feel tired, to feel exhausted, and to feel like you're unsure, as you're going through this process. But this is part of it, and it's part of you being able to trust yourself and your own intuition through this process of being like, no, I know what's happening in my energy. No, I know what's happening right now, And as you are more sure of yourself, the more spirit and God will be able to come through to you so clearly. Like, it will get so clear because you will just be you're just so attuned with your energy. This is what I'm seeing for you. I feel like this message is super specific, but yeah. I just feel like it's time for you to really, really shine, and it's time for you to reclaim your power fully, because it's who you came here to be. You are powerful, okay? And you have the power to create what you want to create. Yes. And it's almost like as you are moving through the creation, the doubts and the fears are going to come up. But I'm just seeing you as you go on this journey with your solar plexus. It's almost like you are just becoming stronger and stronger within your energy, and everybody can feel it. And that's the reason why there will be some doubtful energies coming up or old energies resurfacing. It's just another opportunity for you to use it as fuel. I love it. There's also something significant about when you're feeling frustration, what you do with that frustration is really powerful. I've got a completely dead leg. My leg is like completely dead. I'm seeing you almost, oh my God, feeling your frustration, and then you could be somebody who like punches a sofa, or like you just like stomp your feet to get your anger out, or like you listen to a certain type of music in order to get your anger out. Also in the gym as well, there's something really significant about you moving through your emotions when you work out. And you're allowing that energy to move through you as you work out. But they're drawing my attention to, after you have moved this energy out of you, connecting and reconnecting back with love. So connecting back with the things that you are already grateful for, and it's almost like thanking the universe, thanking source for an opportunity to reclaim your power. And every time you reclaim your power, you become stronger, you become more powerful, you become more of yourself, right? And it's safe for you to be all of you. And every single time those doubtful energies come up, or any single time past people's energy comes up, it's just an opportunity for you, and it makes you more powerful, and it makes you more magnetic. So I'm seeing you almost like realizing this and then being like, okay, thank you, source, for that, but like, can we move on now? Like, let's just continue, shall we? But it's almost like every time you go through this as an integration period, every time you step into your power, it's almost like you also, I'm seeing somebody grounding their energy as well. So like doing what you do to ground. And then this is what's helping you to integrate your personal power into your physical body. Your physical body is becoming, it's almost like it's feeling more safe to hold the powerful energy that you hold. Yes. Wow. Also, something that's just coming through right now is, this is super specific and I don't feel like this will be for everybody, but I feel like you might have a past grandma, a past great grandma, could be generations deep, could be recent, that is protecting you over this. And yeah, they could communicate with you through colours. This could be for someone. Or maybe it's just like an opportunity for you to connect deeper with those protective energies that are around you. Yeah, I feel like you are protected through this process because you are using your discernment more as well. Because you are becoming more of you, and because you're becoming more confident, and your self-esteem is expanding, your solar plexus is expanding, you're able to use your discernment more easily through this process. Because it's almost like you're just realizing that you're realizing what true loving energy in people actually feels like. And I feel like this is a new experience for you. You might be somebody who have never really experienced much support in your life, and you're not really sure what, it's almost like, oh, do you know what they're drawing my attention to now? It's almost like somebody authentic shows up and then you're kind of like unsure whether you can trust them. If you feel like somebody is authentic and that they have the best intentions for you, that is something that you have to like trust yourself on. You know what I mean? And people always show their true colors in the end. And you can use the universe test as well. It's what I call the universe test, is when you say, universe, source, God, if this person is not for my highest good, remove them from my life. Remove them from my life peacefully, easily, and just see what happens. You are completely protected. You are safe within your own energy. It is safe for you to be powerful. It's time for you to reclaim your voice, because this is what you are supposed to do here. This is what you were meant for here. You were supposed to be in your authentic energy. You were supposed to move through the world with a healthy level of self-esteem and confidence and personal power. Okay? And if somebody tries to come and wobble your energy, it's just an opportunity for you to anchor into who you truly are and who you know you are, who you know that you came here to be. Okay. I feel like this was a powerful one. Okay, let me know if this resonated with you, and I'll see you for another message. Okay, I love you.